And the map is Coda. Another two-player map. Let's see if Stats can bring it back here. He needs to win 2 in a row to advance to the next round, the round of 8. But Dream looks really confident, really happy, and he's playing so well today.
He's playing out of his mind. Really reminds me of his games he played against Dark in the Star League. But guys, let's go into this game. Let's see if Stats can bring it back, or if Dream is going to close out the series on Coda.
SK텔레콤 T1 Dream 조종혁 vs KT 로스터 스tats 김대영.
Down here in the bottom right, in the red, our return player, he is Dream.
Dream. Up to the top left in yellow. Stats.
Is this a dream? Is this just fantasy?
That was earlier.
No, it's Dream.
Stats just having some experimental play today. We don't really see him play like this in this matchup. I mean, he will do this every now and then. Everyone will do this every now and then, right? Like
SOS comes to mind immediately.
Sure.
Against Zerg.
Who was doing that? Who was the first person to do this type of play? Like
to experiment?
Like
it definitely wasn't innovation.
I mean well, oh, well said. I mean, like this type of like rush to storm after like a fake or I feel like Younghwa, Incredible Miracle, is the first to do the one Colossus no range into storm consistently and perfect it, which was then became the norm for that matchup in like 2012, 2013-ish era.
One Colossus into storm.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It was a thing. It was that way you didn't know if you needed to make Vikings or not, and then the storm comes out. This is before the pull the boys was a real popular strategy as well. So it was a unique time in StarCraft history, and it was in Wings of Liberty. So I feel like Stats is really trying to bring this style back, but he's having trouble versus Dream's splitting, his control, he's multitasking. And when you go for this type of storm play, it's kind of all or nothing in some ways. Like if the storms don't hit, or if you don't have enough energy, the investment that you make can actually give you no returns, whereas a Colossus is always going to fire, no matter what. If you have a Colossus and it's in range of a unit, it's going to shoot. You don't control that, it happens.
I'm glad you mentioned the storms and the efficiency of it, because I have to say the Stats, he hasn't shown me the best High Templar play yet. I mean, it's pretty mediocre, to be honest. Like, I don't really understand why he's trying to play into something he seems weak at.
I don't feel like a lot of it has come down to wrong time, wrong place as well. Like, if you don't have High Templar in position to get good storms, you're not going to get good storms because Dream is avoiding you. He's pre-splitting. He knows what he's up against. Dream clearly is a master of fighting against High Templar. His splits have been insanely impressive. And so I feel like I don't even want to fault Stats here. I just feel like it's just not working out. Like, it's time to not do that build in Game 4 IMO.
I wouldn't do it either. It just hasn't been working. You got to switch it up. This is a best of 5 for a reason. You show a range.
And this is actually, you know, what I was saying about Stats. One of his strengths is his ability to show a range, but he hasn't shown it that much today. Anyway, we've only seen 2 real games out of him. The proxy game, like you said, kind of doesn't count. And
it was a good hold, though.
It was a good hold, but it's not indicative of what sort of path he wants to take to the mid to late game.
Another factory build from Dream. He's already got a reactor. So, I think we'll see that again. Just the Hellion play. It worked out in Game 1, worked out in Game 3. So far, it has like 100% working out rate, Wolf.
Yeah, unlike me, man.
Yeah. I'm going to be going to the gym after I move. You can come all the way up to Shinchon every time.
I might do that.
You want to work out.
Could happen.
First, you need to buy a car.
Public trans is good here. I'm good.
Yeah, you're right.
Reaper control is like pretty on point. Yeah. He's always threatening with it. We're gonna see Hellions again.
Exactly. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I think that's what they say.
Yeah.
Especially about the KeSPA Cup trophy.
I wonder what they're going to do about that.
I have no idea. It might be a simpler fix than we're making it out to be. I just really haven't seen it.
Could just
yet.
like glue it on. I don't know. What if someone like picks up the cup by both handles and the handles fall off after you glue it? It's just like, oh. They sent it back to the trophy store. I know you guys are very concerned about the trophy. We're getting the information here right now.
All right, let's see how many probes get killed here. If we can take the handles off stats here. 2.
2? Just 2. Maybe 3. Yeah, he gets 3. Not as much damage as the other games, but still some damage.
It's because did the Reaper even ever go into the main? We didn't see it do anything. I didn't see that actually happen. That's why I think why that observer showed the main, that main was clean. I think the reason why this Hellions didn't do that much damage this time is because he didn't do it with a partner. Like he didn't have the Reapers or a drop going in at the same time. And so Stats could focus his whole attention on that one location.
And this time he only commits to 2 Hellions. Usually he did 4 and then switched into Widowmine drops, but this time just 2. Maybe just trying to mix it up slightly. Have the Widowmine drops hit a little bit faster before Stats has enough to deal with it. Here we go.
Okay. Needs the pull. Oh my god, he's not pulling at all.
He doesn't notice. He doesn't notice at all. 8 go down.
And that's just the beginning potentially here. The observer's about to pop out. He'll be fine. I just remember the other observer was way out of position.
Stats looks kind of pissed after that. I would be.
Well, I've just straight up left games after this before because it's just too much damage.
Yeah, me too. I've done that too.
I mean, Stats
Rage quit.
Stats definitely is like a better player than I am, like by like possibly like 10,000-fold. But what is all the SCV? What's going on with this? Oh, to repair. The medevac. I was like, nothing is about to go into that base. The bunker, I don't even actually understand.
Is he scared
either.
of Blink, I guess?
Probably, yeah.
But, I mean, he doesn't even have Blink.
Yeah, he didn't.
He didn't upgrade it.
No, he didn't. He just now started. That might have been a mistake. To be honest, I don't know how long his Twilight Council has been up because I was really focusing on that.
There we
harass. Go. But Stat seems a bit flustered, to be honest. As it is, though, I mean, we're going to see another medevac drop here. There's an observer and a ton of stalkers, and even a
This time
sentry.
he knows. This time he sees it. Interesting little SCV. They're just hanging out. Maybe just to scout that third base, I guess. But I'm not even sure if he would take that third base.
I don't think so. I think it might have been there just to repair should the medevac take some damage.
Ooh, big supply block here for Dream.
That's
kind of
nasty.
sucks.
Yeah.
4 supply depots coming down. Fix that problem. Observer here gets a nice scout on the exact third base timing when that's coming up.
I'm worried for Stats here. This is a lot of pressure coming across the map. Several medevacs, decent marauder count. Like he's got 5 or I think he's got 5 or 6 now. Oh, actually just 4. Still a decent amount of firepower with that, but not as much as I thought.
May just be looking to put on some Maru pressure, you know? Go in there, snipe out some Colossi before they get too big in number. And even before range is done, if he goes now. Stim is going to finish up as well as +1.
I think this is a great opportunity.
This is a huge timing. Blink is about to finish up as well as range, but not yet. Also the +1 attack for the Protoss. So
here's the +1 first Dream. It's finished.
And he's going in right now.
Force fields here, going to cut this army into pieces, though. And it buys him some time. He's even going to get that Widow Mine. Nicely done. Pulls the Stalkers back. Incredible control here from Stats. And he's got that Guardian Shield to help out. And he blinks again.
Oh boy, he's going to go back actually and try to drop on these Colossi now.
Yeah. And he's trying to get that Widow Mine in on top as well.
Snipes out one.
Down, and he's actually going to take out a few of these Stalkers as well.
Oh, look at that split. What?
Oh.
He split 6 Stalkers in a second.
That
wow.
was insane. Insane. Well, this is still a trade that Dream, I think, got some pretty good value out of. I don't know if he should be sticking around this long, though. Actually, you know what?
He's
got more
so
reinforcements.
scrappy right now. He's doing so much good damage, actually, it turns out.
And he wants to protect these Widow Mines. Look at that Victor. He drops the Marauders into the Medivacs and picks them back up.
Really nice. Seems like finally these gateways have been powered up here for Dream. He's getting 5 Warpins at a row. He's got those Colossi coming out one by one. And if he can reach a critical mass, he will be okay. But Dream is looking to put on the pressure in the main base.
Oh, there's a cannon there. Gonna be tough to get any damage done. Could come and drop those Widow Mines on the right side here. That's exactly what he's gonna do, right on top of those Colossi.
Kind of missed their spot, though.
Yeah, but still, he's just being so efficient here with every single unit he's killing. He's doing more than he's losing, and he's got the third base to back this all up.
That is true. I really, really like Dream's position here. He's got Viking production on the way. He's cut down this Colossus count so much. There is 1 Stalker. It may not even matter at this point. Dream is just taking amazing trades over and over and over again. And with the Vikings out and that 1 Stalker, finally some more Stalkers are being warped in here.
The Vikings just still doing so much damage. So much hesitation here for stats. Manor CC queued up.
I love it.
There goes the Viking land.
I'm a Dream fan.
Me too, man. Always since the beginning. Since the MVP days. And that's going to be it. That's going to be game. Dream's going to do this. And Valdez, I don't know. This is starting to look like every player in this tournament is insanely good.
Oh, yeah,
and
man.
anything can happen.
They had to go through another huge qualifier to get into this as well. There were some seeds, but yeah, I mean, some of these guys that get through, pretty huge, as well as the ones that got seeds because they're doing well in other places. Stats just staying in a little while longer, gonna give it his all, but that's gonna be all she wrote.
That it is.
Too much damage here. Third base to back it up. Building Manor CCs outside the base.
And that's it, guys. I mean, Dream wins this series. 3-1. GG.
Dream will move on to the round of 8.
What is happening?
And let me tell you something else. He's going up against Life. We're going to have that Life Dream rematch, I believe, right? Because Life was the third to get out and Dream was number 4. So round of 8, Life versus Dream. That's going to be sick. You guys are going to be casting that tomorrow.
Yeah. Boy, I'm like so excited right now for next round of Pro League with all these players coming up. Everyone's getting better. Everyone is getting better so much right now.
Literally. And I hope Fantasy joins a team, or not joins a team, but like you said,
partners with one.